An area that I need to improve on is Standard 2C. Engaging as partners with families in young children's development and learning. It's an area that I need to grow on. While I do understand the importance of collaborating with family to design a curriculum and a learning environment, I don't do it as often. So this is one thing that I would like to improve. One way to improve this is to have like a monthly meeting with the parents to collaborate and draw the parents' interest on what they would like me to cover within my lessons or implement experiences during center's free choice time. Areas for growth related to Standard 4 is Standard 4C, using a broad repertoire to develop mentally appropriate, culturally and linguistically relevant, and evidence-based teaching approaches that reflect universal design for learning principles is one area that I need to grow on. I do incorporate songs, books, and prompts that show cultural diversity with my lessons. However, I don't necessarily point it out. I am concluding that I like the experience of how to talk cultural diversity to with my students with autism. However, when we go back in person, I would like to work on this. How do I feel about the strengths and areas for growth now? When I first rated myself, I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I was thinking at large instead of taking piece by piece or one section at a time. Working and making lesson plans systematically definitely helps. Are your ratings still accurate? Why or why not? My ratings I feel have improved because I feel like I am aware of the areas that I lack. Before I wasn't really sure like what areas I was lacking. I also have the template provided by this class and was given time to implement to make a lesson plan and define what areas to focus in. So I really like that because it helps me, get a better idea because it shows me what areas I need to implement and focus and step by step. If your ratings would be different now, explain how they would be different. My ratings will be different in the sense that I will improve in such areas. I plan to collaborate more with families to get their input, to send stuff home like instructional materials that will help out families carry out activities at home, as well as have the knowledge of different activities offered through the class textbooks. I really like the textbook because it has several activities in there that I could do. What from this course, be specific, has contributed to an increase in your competency? I enjoy feeling the step-by-step curriculum planning guide templates because it gave me a sense of understanding and process. This is because the template is outlined and detailed on what to put on each section. The textbook is full of detailed ideas on curriculum. It includes what type of activities to do in each area or of the classroom. Further, it shares different areas of life, for example, language, culture, emotional, and that of. In addition, the class lectures have helped me in the sense that I have learned that one should be more open to a child's home life and the child's family values as well as a culture, and finally their language development in the sense of where they are within their language acquisition. For what competencies would you like to pursue additional professional development? Areas for growth: related dual language development competency. Provide a variety of learning experiences and encourage children to play with language in the home language and in English, and engage families to learn about specific linguistic and cultural experiences of DLLs. Again, I understand the importance of this. I would like to work towards doing this with my teaching years. I just feel like I do not have the supplies or resources to incorporate this into my classroom. I do, however, value and respect home languages and cultures of everyone. Hence, I want to promote a climate that facilitates such cultural attributes. What avenues might you pursue to increase your competency? I may pursue having families come in and volunteer and expose us to their cultural language. I believe that both students and parents will be thrilled to do this, as well as pursue local representation of cultural diversity within the community services. For example, bring a doctor that's Latin or a teacher that's Asian. This will also give the students encouragement to pursue a field and or give the sense that it's more attainable in relationship to the professional standards and competencies of what are you most proud of? Where do you feel challenged? The strengths the strengths related to Standard 2, knowing about understanding and valuing the diversity of families and communities, and Standard 2B, knowing how to support and engage families and communities through respect Reciprocal relationships were my strongest areas. It has helped that I have worked in the early childhood field with diverse families and different economically populations. I know this has helped me get a better understanding of the expectations throughout cultures and socio-economic societies. Within this standard, I believe my strengths are respecting families, values, beliefs, and cultures. As an educator who comes from a Mexican background, I know the importance of considering the social and economic conditions, diverse family structures, cultures and relationships, family strengths, needs, and stressors, and home language and cultural values. It makes me proud to be a teacher that values professional standards and competencies, what it has to offer, because this helps me as a teacher make better decisions that will benefit my students in their language development and language acquisition. Thank you.